Okay, this morning we slept in and we're taking the morning to make some muffins, which are currently in the oven. And I went to the little local charcuterie meat store next to us, the Butcher, and got some sausages. So we're gonna make that, and eggs and spinach, and throw it all on a tortilla. So we'll see how it goes. And
it was good. I liked it.
those muffins and little taco wrap things actually turned out really well, if I do say so myself.
We ate like 4 muffins each, so...
Yeah, we probably overate, but we tend to do that. Our plan for today is to go to the Atomium first, which is one of the main attractions in Brussels that we did not get to see the other day. And then from there, going to the big church, which I always forget the name of, but we're gonna go to the big church.
The big church is its name for today.
We're also going to get a Belgian waffle because we realized that the one we got at the store in the mall was actually not like a traditional Belgian waffle. Ours was like light and fluffy, and the real ones are like thick and juicy and have sugar chunks.
Juicy waffles.
So we're gonna go to some place that has real Belgian waffles to experience the real thing before we leave tomorrow. But first, a 50-minute ride to the Atomium.
We just got kicked off our tram for some reason. But everyone's just standing around, so I guess another one coming soon.
After an hour-and-a-half metro ride because of the technical difficulties, we have finally arrived at the Atomium.
It's much bigger than I thought. It's just a big, what is it, molecule statue?
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to like resemble an atom structure. That's why it's called the Atomium. Atomium.
Atomium.
It was originally constructed for the 1958 Brussels World Fair, and it's on the site of where that happened. So that's kind of cool. We're visiting an old World Fair site at least.
And it looks like you can go up in it and there's like windows and stuff, but probably have to pay, so.
We'll see how expensive it is. It looks really cool to go in it, so I want to try, but we'll find out. It's kind of crazy. This little ball is just kind of extended out there and being held, and you can walk into these things. It's pretty impressive, but it's almost 20 euros for both of us to go in, and we read online that it's really not worth it. Just a bunch of like random displays and things. So we're gonna forgo it for this time, but we're gonna walk around the park and see the exciting little surroundings.
It looks like the water is painted green.
So for an hour-and-a-half journey, was it worth it to come all the way out here to see this?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's really big and a lot of people and a nice little park.
Yeah, even though we didn't go in, it was probably worth it. There's also a little park at the bottom called Mini Europe, which has 1 to 25 scale replicas of like a bunch of different buildings, famous buildings around Europe. But it's also like a ticketed entrance thing, and it didn't seem that interesting. We walked all the way here just to check the prices, and it's way more expensive than even going to the Atomium. But it's kind of cool. You can see it from here.
It would be much better to, if you're gonna visit here, just buy the like combo pass to Mini Europe and the Atomium, because it's so much cheaper. It's not even that much more expensive than just buying a ticket to go into Mini Europe. So there's my advice for you.
Okay, we made it to the base of the park that leads up to the National Basilica of the Sacred Heart. which we looked it up just now again, and it is the 5th largest church in the world. Wikipedia has some differing opinions, but everywhere else says that this is the 5th largest. So anyway, we can see it in the distance and it looks gigantic. I don't think the camera is actually capturing the full scale of this thing because it's ridiculously big.
It's so big and you can't even tell from back in the park. But when you're up this close to it, you can really tell how big it is.
Like, definitely one of the probably the biggest church I've ever seen. I don't know if I've seen the top 4 biggest, so. Aha, here's a better view. We had to go all the way back in this weird little construction corner.
This is so weird. There's no one over here and it's just like this empty concrete area.
Definitely worth taking a little trip to come over and see it. It doesn't seem like it's touristy at all, like 0 people.
It's mostly just like families hanging out at the park. There's like some food trucks down at the park that all look up to this, but no one actually is up here checking it out. And it's a Sunday. I wonder if they had a service or something.
We got kicked out as soon as we walked in the door.
I think there's like a mass going on or something right now.
Those are the 2 main attractions we wanted to see today. Now we're headed to get some waffles, some Belgian waffles.
Again.
And we
can't resist.
Couldn't be more excited. It's our last Belgian experience because we leave tomorrow.
Sad face. But we're going to the Netherlands, so
happy face about the Netherlands. We're excited. So we're going to the waffle factory to get our Belgian waffle, and before anyone tells us that that's not a good place to go and the best place to go is the food trucks, it's a Sunday, so a lot of them are closed, and before you say, wait, but some of them are open, we tried, we looked at them, and they were not looking very appetizing. So we're just going to Waffle Factory, so don't make fun of us.
I'm gonna get a waffle with Belgian dark chocolate and strawberries, I'm thinking. Then can I just get another LIEGE Waffle with chocolate and strawberries? Dark.
Okay, so this, we finally found out that the Brussels waffle is what we got before, which is like a thin, square, rectangle waffle. And this is a LIEGE waffle. So this is the caramelized sugar and the thick dough. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm not even kidding, actually the best waffle I've ever had. Oh my gosh. You don't need any sort of toppings because the sugar is like syrup already. And so it's just so warm and gooey and oh, so good. I could eat these every morning. I'm glad we figured out that the waffle we tried was not like the end-all be-all of Belgian waffles because these were like 500 times better.
Yeah, our first one is just like a good waffle, a good solid waffle. These ones were like amazing.
Like so good. I could eat one. I wanted to order more now, but I could eat it definitely every day.
Yeah, I could eat about 3 more of those right now.
But in any case, we withheld, and now we're going back to our Airbnb to make some dinner.
To eat something actually nutritious and substantial.
Which we're getting better at, by the way. There's Elena editing her little Instagram post. Okay, time to make some dinner. I got this chicken from the charcuterie store earlier, the meat store right next to us, and it smells really good. So I'm hoping it'll turn out good. Looking good.
This looks yummy.